to the broadcast. SDS Racing. We're at Sandown Raceway. We're for the track day car. We're in the Radicals. Let's go over back to the main game and let's jump back into the main Discord. There we go. And there we go. And we're back.
Oh,
so
this is just 3 laps, isn't it?
this will be 3 laps, yeah.
Okay.
Although we should get, actually no, so well, this is, I moved actually over an actual race session, not qualifying session, so.
What?
This will skip through. No, we're not,
Yeah,
that was
3-lap
qualifying.
race. Yeah, so this is a 3-lap race.
Nether, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just thought I'd come and say hello.
Hello.
Okay.
I come on to get the round 2 update for TCR.
Ah, okay.
And also, probably while I've got you, Rhodey.
Uh-oh, what have I done?
No, some communications that I've been speaking to people in the State Series.
Ah, okay.
And Winton will be closed to spectators. Basically, if you are not associated with a category or you're not associated with anyone who's racing in it, you won't be getting in.
So, what is that? So, from where do you sit in that then?
Accredited, or effectively, quote unquote, accredited media.
Okay.
So I get in because I've got media stuff that I've done.
Yeah,
and I'm also authorised by Darren Smith.
That makes sense. So you'd get in. Matt would probably get in. I would think.
Hans wouldn't.
Hans wouldn't.
And probably you wouldn't either.
No, because I'm not accredited, but I'm not part of any category, and
you pay an entry to get in and take your photos anyway.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm not an orange vest, so they only really probably want orange vests.
Correct. So you wouldn't be getting in.
Well, that means I can save some money on accommodation.
Yep.
I mean, I'll clarify that tomorrow because I
and that's
would
provided
like to go, but yeah.
And that's provided it still goes ahead. Because they're having to alter. They're having to alter the structure. Mike Holloway's told me, I can't say too much, but he said they're having to alter the structure to make sure it falls within the requirements of mass gatherings or falls under the mass gathering limit.
So what are they going to do? Like, do half the racing one day, half the racing the next day? And
they're investigating that possibility.
So I mean, cause that's probably the best way to bring it down. Yeah.
And others, yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of a bun fight, but
it is.
Yeah, that's the way that it is for the minute. But yeah, it's pretty much drivers, pit crews, accredited media personnel, officials, and that's it. No more. Like not even family and friends. Pretty much, they can't come in.
Yeah, necessary personnel.
Necessary people only. So yeah, I thought I'd get in to let you know before. Yeah, you tried to organise anything.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, look who's joined us.
Holy shit! Is that the one and only? Well, I mean, Rossi's here. Rossi can confirm it for us.
The one and only.
Have we got a driver's briefing? Or
the one and only Matt Williams.
We will. Yeah, it's him.
It is him. Alrighty, cool.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Are we?
In quiet words,
Rex Hunt. What can we do?
It's no different to any other week. It's just that we're doing a 3-lap race for heat race, and then whatnot. You just know the jam.
Yep.
The only thing I'll say is, like we do for all series at Sandown, just whoever's ahead going to that back chicane, just the driver behind pull behind, and the driver ahead stays ahead, please.
So we can't go too wide?
Preferably not, but not going too
Doesn't
wide
usually work.
You may suffer the consequences, so at your own risk.
At your own risk, alright, cool. I'm not planning on doing it, but...
I wouldn't do it next to me because I struggle to get around myself.
Oh, we worked some out.
We did.
I mean, you went off, but we didn't hit each other.
I used that green track for a while there.
Yeah.
That worked.
Shortcut.
Yeah. I didn't get a track cut, so that's okay.
Alright.
So, was that driver's briefing?
Yes.
Basically. Yeah,
I was just wondering.
It's 2 17-lap races also, so...
Cool.
2 50k races. I tried fixing that error of it turning to the right all day yesterday, but just could not fix it.
Yeah, it's still there, but it does alleviate itself at speed. It's kind of like...
Yeah.
Kind of like with a bicycle where it starts to fall over until you go to a certain speed. Kind of like that. It's alright. We'll work around it.
Must admit, I didn't even notice it this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't either.
It's not my biggest problem. 2.5 seconds behind Wayne means it's not my biggest problem.
Yeah, you might only notice it on certain wheels.
Yeah, that as well.
No, well, that's alright then.
Okay, let's show
Oh,
them
there's
what we're
Wayne
made
the
of.
second.
Wayne the second. Alright, I'll talk to you later anyway.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Catch you later, Rossi.
Yeah.
Roger, roger, roger.
You coming in for a race, Wayne the second?
You know what?
Oh, there's Dwayne. You totally missed the driver's briefing.
Car's going out.
You know what
Clear.
really funny
Take things
is
clear.
they had to leave it there.
Brakes are cold, let's get some heat.
Man, the personnel there and the drivers had to get out and change their own tyres.
That would be interesting, but I feel like safety regs at MSA aren't going to allow that. Hi, Dwayne.
Do your own fuel numbers, do your own.
I mean, that works for us doing our own fuel numbers. Although I think the game does most of that for you.
I reckon they're just gonna, they'll probably end up either
Your brake
pushing
temperatures are right on.
the
Your
weight
tyre
along
temps
the
are fine.
back, or they'll just push it all back. I don't know. Who knows?
Bless you.
And we were getting a stadium touchdown this year.
Actually, that's the biggest shame.
Stadium trucks at Simmons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stadium trucks, Super 2, this, the main game, and I don't know what the other one is.
Something like ARC would be good back there
I was
again.
gonna say yeah, Aussie racing cars probably would have been the one.
Yeah, maybe. Or,
Pretty wide into the hairpin.
or just state-based series, or
Oh,
Actually, they had
Football
IP
Academy.
there, didn't
Start
they?
of the race.
what's that?
I missed the start.
No, you too good, Wayne. You get it. You've got time to get in.
Yeah, we were just waiting for you.
Yeah.
Just getting the job organised.
Have you got the track pack and the update?
Yes, of course.
Beautiful.
Five minutes
5
left.
minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Why don't you come in for a race, Nether?
Oh, I've got files.
It's not a big download.
I'm actually probably saving myself a bit for TCR tomorrow night anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to do a little bit of Euro Truck for about a half an hour till Penny goes to bed. Then I'm going to spread myself out on the dining room table because I've got a shitload of work to do.
I'm happy you clarified what you were saying because I was confused for half of it.
Yeah. Oh,
He's playing Euro.
I've got a folder full of bloody invoices that somebody at work bloody couldn't correctly process.
Yeah. Might just make a phone call quickly while I've got a bit of time.
That's right. You've got 4 minutes.
Work's trying.
Sector 2 times,
Just do it on
okay.
Discord, Nick. All this.
I mean, it's not Mike. Or
Mike's,
yeah.
Mike's stranded in the UK too
oh, so he can't get back.
for 3 weeks.
So does that mean we're missing him for the next 3 weeks?
Yeah, missing him for the next 3 weeks.
So no TSAC,
No GT3, no TCR.
no TCR, no supercars.
That's it too.
Because
That'll be a shit 3 weeks.
He had to fly back from Saudi to renew his visa, and the restrictions couldn't fly back in.
To be holding. Oh, well,
That's not a self-isolation thing, but yeah, he could renew it. That wasn't an issue. And he's got somewhere to stay, which is okay. But
that's good.
shit fight to get back into the country.
He thought that was going to happen, didn't he?
Yeah, he
did.
suspected as much.
I asked him and he said, oh, what's it like there now? He said it's just like having Ramadan 5 days a week instead of 1 day.
He turned around and said, you know, Sim Rig's still in Saudi. He's like, can't do this, I've had to delay opening a $350 million project. Oh, and no fucking sim racing. And Phil comes along and says, oh, I bet you someone's pretty pissed. He's like, yeah, quite a few Arabs.
Need to restart it.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Okay, let's show them what we're made of.
That's the end of the session.
Oh,
P2.
oh, jeez.
Hey, Glenn, what happened to you the other night? It suddenly showed you coming from 27th to second position in a race.
Which run?
The first one of the R Factor 2.
Yeah.
Did you come second?
Right, where are we?
Is
we're
it up
Probably,
Sandown.
if it
We're all good
said I
still.
was second, they would have been in the pits.
Yeah, you're still in. We just had to restart it so that I'm getting servers.
Was it set up 27 places to second position?
Oh, they probably would have been in the pits or something.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, it's really hard to get some clean racing in R Factor 2 at the moment.
That was fun. Fuck, it was very much fun.
There was 30 drivers, 30.
I know, it was a massive field. Massive field.
What was that in?
R Factor 2. There's a V8
And who had to watch it all?
You.
Lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you were the referee.
Driving standards observer.
So you weren't driving the safety car?
No.
No, it was an AI one. Yeah, with 6 lap races. 4 6-lap races.
Yeah, and the fucking Asians.
I don't know how
Yeah.
they expected to get all that in an hour, but
Oh, they live stream practice as well. I was like, you fucking.
because I thought they had a apparently they're going to stop broadcasting for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it cost them $30 an hour to do that broadcast.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Who does the broadcast?
some guy.
Lucas Esports or some.
Yeah, so they're a proper professional firm that's charging for it.
$30 an hour. they're
Well, he's
charging.
only had the page up for. I don't know.
And compared to that, AMS Oz is getting a bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe they'll ask for a pay rise now.
What server does AMS Oz use?
No, we use our own in terms of servers that we host the races and stuff on. But I mean, they're not getting any money from. We don't charge them anything for doing broadcast and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's all part of the group. The work the admins do. Like Lewis does a bit. I do a bit. All the other guys do a bit. Lewis will do stuff with the tracks, and I'll do stuff with the tracks as well. Like he'll give you an example, like Albert Park Supercars. He did all the work with all the ad boards and stuff, which was freaking amazing. And I got involved in sorting out the stupid dicky track cuts.
Rightio.
So yeah, just little bits like that. We all sort of chip in.
Is that just code? Is you changing your programming code somewhere?
Yeah. Or with the ad boards and stuff, it's you just basically pull apart the track and change a few things and repackage it. It's not an issue. The track cuts are a specific file that you've got to have a tool to read it, and you can see where the lines are and go, okay, make a change. Like to give you an example, turn 1 at Albert Park, if you were even putting 2 wheels in the air, you were getting penalised with a track cut, which is really not right. So we actually worked out the track cut was actually partially enveloping some of the track. Actually some of the black stuff, so we actually moved it back to solve it. So you could actually take some decent speed through turn 1 and you're still okay.
Yeah.
Which is the way it should be.
So what were the big changes to this apparently Simmons Plains update?
Well, there's 2 versions of Simmons. There's the one that came from, I think it's ASC, which was ported from R Factor to R Factor 2 and updated in R Factor 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's got a few issues with it, where it drops a couple of frames every now and again, on a regular basis, which is disappointing. So the old Simmons is in as the alternate.
All right.
And we ran the alternate for Super 2.
What are they using for supercars?
which one. They're probably at this stage. I'd say they're likely to use the alternate unless they can fix the other problem.
I hope
We
they
got a
don't
little.
like the
We got a
alternate
couple.
one.
We got a yeah. The alternate was the one we ran on Tuesday.
Yeah,
so
it's a
Friday
bit
night.
smoother and a bit nicer, that one.
Yeah, it runs well. It just visually doesn't look all that flash.
The other advantage though is just from where I was sitting, Super 2, is that the rubber marks on the road are more prevalent, so I was using those as braking markers.
Yeah, you can use them as the braking markers, which is good. But there's a lot more detail in the other track, and I think the track cameras are a bit better on the other one. But just the frame rate drop issue, like it's happening to me, and Lewis dropped his frames down to like 30 frames a second or something just to see if it would make any difference, and it still didn't make it. It was better, but it was still an issue. We're like, okay, we can't use this.
It'd be something high OLED that's just wigging out.
5 minutes to go.
Is that the Lewis
What was
off?
that?
If
Is
that-
that Tomo?
What? No.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
If I said to Lewis, if I've got some time, I'll have
Here
a
we
good
go.
hard look at
Okay,
the
Race 1, we're off. We're off and racing.
We're into it.
I wasn't even listening, right?
I
I wasn't even listening.
What?
Well,
Can't remember how we got to start these things. Hold it flat. No.
No, you just
no, it's a rolling start.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Which means
Doesn't matter much.
pit speed limiter.
Split speed limiter when we come to turn 1 or something. When we come back.
Most probably the last
Last
few
corner.
corners. Rossi forgot to tell us that.
Oh, we'll work it out. We're good.
Yeah. I'll just
And
do
I'll
what
think-
everyone else does.
I presume that's the start finishing one there. I don't know. Was it back?
Just keep racing.
Back,
Righty.
back there.
Do an extra lap.
What's he doing?
Smoking
it.
Just warming the tyres.
Have no tyres left.
Well, I mean they're warm if they're
Relax,
gone.
hit your
Relax.
apexes, and let's
Right,
bring it
they
on the
can.
win of the
Oh,
day.
there's a safety car.
Oh,
Come on,
shit, hang
Davies.
Yes, there we go.
Stalled it.
Oh, did I demap headlight or is there headlights in these things?
You got headlights.
Yeah, I got headlights.
Flash them.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if they're on now. 'cause
I was
can't
just
see
checking
them.
if they worked. I've turned them off.
Have you turned your windscreen wipers on?
So blended.
I did. I had windscreen wipers.
He had,
pushed
yeah, he had pushed the door.
Windscreen wipers were mapped to the same button. That
Hang on,
was
who's still-
fun.
Who's still in the pit lane?
That would have been fantastic.
Ah,
It was.
Scruff.
Matt? Alright. So is he going to roll and start or?
no, he's just going to keep an eye on it.
DSO.
Actually, probably not a bad thing. I was going to say, like, Turbo being a DSO would be like,
What?
it was Iguana was apparently pretty crashy. It'd be like Iguana being a DSO.
I don't crash.
Much. I mean, as long as you don't look at T-Stack, you're alright. Actually, thinking about you,
Don't look at me in Super 2.
actually, sorry, what's that Super 2? You're not bad, you're bad in T-Stack. It's, Cam and I that are bad in T-Stack.
Let's make our cameras be ready.
Still trying to get used to this fucking deal.
Where you turn left,
What have you done?
the car goes
What have you
left,
got?
you turn right, and the car goes
I've
right.
got an add-on where it's different.
And I normally say if you hold it in the middle, it'll go straight, but it doesn't in this car.
It does for me.
Yeah,
You've got to have a little bit left hand down.
No, it does for me.
Oh, you don't have to have yourself down, you have to hold the wheel at all times. You can't
I think
just
we-
put it on the
Yeah.
track by
Feeling
itself.
on now? Okay.
The pace car is pitting in.
Oh, what happened then?
Okay, let's show them what we're made of.
Why is we're going slower than the pit limiter?
Green, green, green.
I don't know.
There we go.
Brake temperatures are good. The tires
Well,
are now
it's
at
got
optimum
They both
temperature.
went. The one you said go before they went anyway.
He's still there.
What the fuck's Rossi doing?
Warming his tyres, obviously.
This is warm-up lap, is it?
No, this is.
No.
We do 3 lap heat race.
God.
Oh shit, rears. Oh shit, I put in the
Oh, sorry.
17 lap racing. Rear
Oh, that was me. That was my bad. Sorry.
Oh, where are you going, boys?
Looks like T6 has been down. Green flag sector 1.
So do you want to try the 2 wide? You want to try the 2 wide through there, Ray?
It's only a 3-lap race, why not? I'll go on the inside.
Nah,
Right side.
Just remember,
Oh,
it's
you
a
know where I go
collider.
to?
Still there.
The collider is the fault, not the collidee.
Hold your line.
Oh,
Clear
hello,
right.
hello. Well, we didn't collide, but I may have fallen onto the grass a little bit.
I just took a straight line.
Probably the better option. Your rears were not quite warm. That was a really scruffy lap.
Put on the tracker.
I'm coming.
Oh, he's coming. He's still fairly close.
I got a tap.
I think most of the midfield did. Oh, hey. Walt, you going for a dive?
I'm doing the Matt Carter dive.
You haven't climbed over any cars yet, so you're not quite there.
Relay Walsh in. The gap is 1.2 seconds. Reading is just done 128.0. On your left. Hold your
1 lap to go. Push now. On your left. All clear. Watch your left. Clear.
Hey, Becca! Good to see you back.
2 laps of fuel left.
Otherwise, it does nothing for us. Unless all the mid-pack have a massive accident on the first lap, it doesn't help us at all. The only thing it does is make sure it means we don't get lapped. Unless you're really trying to get lapped.
Cracker's on a charge.
Okay, your tyre temps are looking good.
It'd be a bit of a boring race for me. The 4 guys in front are just pulling away and the
Yeah, I
4
can-
behind
I
are
can
falling
see that.
blind.
2
There's
litres
a gap between you and Demo.
Yeah. Oh, one went off though in front. That helps.
Probably Rossi.
It was.
Good guess.
Your front tyres are cold.
It's funny how all the series I signed up for haven't turned up, and the one I haven't signed up for has turned up.
That's logic there.
Oh, actually, Walshy, let me know when the race is finished.
Now.
It's finished now, is it?
Yeah, it's only a 3 lap. We do a heat race just to shuffle.
All right. Well,
That's it. The session is
now's as
over.
good a time as any. Walshy,
We'll go next time.
I want you to do the hot lap for the Supercars broadcast for
Yes.
City Lanes.
Yes, that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who's... Oh,
The
Rossi.
caution flag is
Oh,
out.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, that didn't work.
Rip
I
up.
have 6 weeks to practice.
Yeah. It's not till like I can't remember what date it is. I think it's like April 5th or something. I think is when it's
Yeah,
meant to be
April
running.
5th. Can you can you redo the track and take all the crowd out?
Just do it in test day, mate. There won't be any crowd.
No, yeah, I'm just talking about for the real finish, simply like the real finish. I reckon they're gonna.
Oh, you want full realism. You don't want any...
Oh, yeah,
crowd
full
movement.
realism.
Okay,
Yeah,
crowd movement track, yeah.
You could actually look at
Yellow
that.
flag.
As a supercars, what's the settings on that? Is there traction control or ABS? Or
There
none?
is for Pro B.
Pro Bs.
So the
That makes
yeah,
so I'll be on it.
so the guys that drive Super 2 basically.
Okay.
Any guys that drive Super 2 or driving main game that are classed as Pro B, like they're not as quick as everybody else, are allowed to use it, but all the main game drivers you have all the aids off. And they're using the sim results to verify it.
So just on low on both?
Yep.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember it's low on both. Yeah, I get away with low.
Yep.
On ABS.
Good. That'll make it a little bit easier for me.
Yeah,
Here we go, loading back into
I'm
the
Super
separate
2, I'm
round.
technically classed as Pro B. It's actually a worry for me because, like, supercars I'm Pro B, but TCR I'm probably in the top half a dozen nowadays. So
That's just down to what cars suit you, I suppose.
yeah, I suppose.
It's all about the car.
Oh.
I mean, like as an example, Xeris is sort of Pro A in whatever you throw them at, unless it involves
Strategy.
Yes. Foley is Pro A until you throw him into a bottom Formula 1 car.
Throw me a setup.
Until you throw him into an open wheeler.
Exactly. Or actually, well, open wheelers that he can drift is fine. Like, you know, classic Formula 1, Formula Ford, Formula V, he can drift that. He's fine with that. Anything that you can't drift, though, he has problems. So that's just down to what suits you. Like, it's more of a driving preference and what makes me quick, but I'm not much of a fan of TCR because front wheel drive. It's good to drive because if you stuff up, you can shoot the throttle and you're straight again.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I prefer the rear wheel drive, even though I spend more time spinning out in them.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's like the open wheelers. The only ones I can race are the trainers. I can't race any F1s, F3s, anything like that. I just can't.
Yeah.
The trainers are actually quite a fun car to drive.
They are.
We did some silly season stuff just to see what they were like, and actually they were really good, close, hard racing.
Yeah. Because there was the Formula Trainer. There was two versions of the Formula Trainers, wasn't there? There's one.
Yeah, one's an A grade one and one's a B class, which I think is almost like Formula Ford and Formula Ford 1600.
It's kind of like that.
But they're in the same chassis.
I think basic difference is just slightly different power, and one's on grooved tires, one's on slick tires.
Yeah, correct. I think that the B is the one that's slightly less and grooved.
Yeah, because I remember we were racing on, what was that track, and there was a corner called the Bitch.
What?
There was a corner called the Bitch.
I don't think it was in English.
It was Virginia International Raceway, wasn't it?
Oh, that was Formula V's. We did that as a earlier this year.
Yeah, but we did, when we did, what's the name, we did Rookie Cup one year, we did it there, and then everyone kept going, oh, you're going in the Bitch.
Formula V Fun Run was actually pretty cool at VIR. I really enjoyed that. I had Will worried.
I wish we'd run more of that stuff. Just in not say a full season length, but something just a couple of rounds. That's like a miniature silly season. Just miniature season. So we get stuff like that.
Well, I mean that's what the HQ stuff is designed to do. When I get it sorted out, because it's going to be that'll be awesome.
That will be
actually, Walshy, didn't you say you had photos from all the Tassie cars?
Yeah.
It's almost showtime.
Can you
Good luck out
dump
there, mate.
a drive or something somewhere for me so I can actually get started on them?
Yeah, I have to look whether I find them.
That's all right. When you get a chance, mate.
All clear. Go,
I've got about half a dozen big cars to start on. I've got to reach into Birchie to find out what he's been up to with the other ones as well.
Because he's doing a whole lot of stuff and then he sort of virtually stopped, didn't he?
Yeah, he's taken some time out. I think he's one of the ones that's got the mental health issue type thing.
Yeah, he's running. I think his car, his team. I think it's like White Racing like that.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, because after
your brake temperatures are right on. Okay, your tyre temps are looking good.
Dragster or something, I think, and then sort of.
Yeah, he was doing those. The thing he does is he actually does all this modding through R Factor and then ports it to AMS too.
Yeah.
Which it probably makes it very easy to do because even though they're run on the same base to the hardware, there's a lot more R-Factor resources now than there is for AMS. And the port is pretty easy because
Caution.
it's just essentially like going from version 1 of R-Factor to version 2.
Little bit. There's a few extra bits and pieces that need to be sorted,
There's a
but
few
yeah.
extra tweaks, but like, for example, if you, like, I think one of the, words. You know, that was a set of courses I was looking at anyway, forget that sentence. But yeah, there's, as terms of ports go, they're, like, a set of course, and obviously AMS is closer to R-Factor 1.
Pit exit looks good.
Sector 3 is clear.
But the thing is,
People consider it to be the R-Factor 2 that, you know, the R-Factor guys didn't make.
the thing is though, when as soon as there's the mention, oh, someone's onto a mod, starting mod, then everyone gets on. When's it going to be out? When's it going to be out?
Yeah. That's why I've sort of not published much since last year about the HQs.
Yeah.
Because it puts a lot of pressure. Everyone just half the people don't even want to race the series. They just want the bloody mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, eventually, once I redo the HQ one, I'll put it out there in the public domain. But I actually want to find the guy who originally created it. I've got
Adrenaline factor.
Yeah, adrenaline factor, but they seem to have, they either don't seem to have a site anymore, and B, the person whose nickname or handles all over it has gone pretty quiet too, so I've just lost it in trace. So I think I'm going to have to just reach into a couple of forums that I've seen in there, like I've seen him from like posting from yonks and yonks ago, and just see what he's got to say. I mean, from a legal point of view, we're changing a lot of stuff with it, so we'll meet the minimum 25% content change to be not classed as a direct copyright.
Yeah.
It's not a copyright. It's not a copyright work anyway. And they'll have acknowledgement in the game, in the republished mod for the original base mod anyway. And everybody that's had a hand in doing bits and pieces for it, like Lewis did, not Lewis, Brock redid the force feedback to fix that up because it was inverted. And some stuff like that. So there'll be all that sort of stuff there.
But generally, you just like to go back to the original people and say, you know,
This is what we're up to.
yeah. And most of them will say, you know, it's okay. And apart from when Will went and asked the people if we could do that GP3K, you know, the funny.
Yeah.
And they said no, straight out.
5 minutes left.
Yeah, I had that too when I approached the guys that do the supercars skins, the R&R, and I said to them, look, would you mind if I repackaged all the skins together and sorted out the categories with, you know, because the way they've done it's all over the place. Like, you know, you go into a team name and you've got a team name round 2, team name whatever it is, but they're all not listed under the one car, and they're like, no, we don't want to do that. Alright. Because I was contemplating repackaging it together for like an off-season thing.
The leader has just done 130.1.
I don't know. Some people just go straight in and nick the stuff and then.
That was part of the reason behind why the Discord is set up the way that it is. So you had to get people wanting to register and be interested in a series and do things with the test mod and that before you get access to proper content. Now there's been 1 or 2 people that have pulled out. So, you know, that'll just be the way that it is.
The thing is, the demo I was talking earlier, we're still not sure if Rogerio's for real or not.
He's gone quiet. I think it's a case of he'll lose his Discord rights.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're saying that, well, I said Turbo's team lost, so he makes decisions, but
Your tyre temps are fine.
or give us any reason why it hasn't been around the centre one. No, I'll wait around the team.
Yeah. And it'll be something that as admins we have to go away and have a look at and go, right, these people haven't turned up, we can't get in contact with them, then they're pretty much done and dusted.
2 times quick, yeah.
I mean, a lot of it was also to do with, like, TCR last year was the one that broke the cameras back. They were all
3 minutes to go.
You know, Corey Preston and those guys, they all come in, did 1 round, and then I thought never saw them
We
again.
went from 20 cars to like 10.
Yeah.
And 1 round 2
Leader's just done 129.9.
And I remember Walshy saying to me GT3 was either going to be a roaring success or a huge flop gun at Tuesday nights. Well, shoot, if 19 cars is not a roaring success, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
And possibility could be actually over 20 for the next round too.
Well, I'm hoping to be back. I'm hoping to be back for that one. I won't be at TCR tomorrow night because I've got to do more stuff with the parents.
Alright. Glenn, are you coming or are you missing TCR tomorrow night too?
TCR?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Alright, cool. That's alright. Someone I can do setup stuff with. That's all
Oh,
good.
yeah,
You can do stuff with me.
Driving an Alpha?
I can pretend I am. Can you pretend I am?
you can pretend. You can pretend you are. You can drive Brian's car.
Yeah, just set a profile up in my name.
Jump in Brian's car. We'll be alright.
I mean, you can bring Ryan Atkinson back. You want me to tell you?
No, I think people got. I did that for one round and people got jacked about it.
Oh. Sorry, mate. Sorry, that's too much of a dive.
If Rowan Atkinson came back, there would have to be a mini TCR.
Oh yeah.
And it has to be pea green and black.
Oh, come on.
Incident in sector
And it has a picture of Teddy on the bonnet.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think the difference is with Ryan Atkinson was that Lewis and Matt kind of got past
Carried away.
Well, no, it's not. No, they got a bit carried away. They kind of got past it and it was a bit of a joke. And then it snowboarded into Matt having two other personalities. And
he had
Ryan
multi-personalities.
Lewis sort of, because Lewis made the effort. Well, I mean, Scott made the effort as well, but Lewis made probably he did a half decent Italian accent.
Lewis went into full character.
Yeah. Lewis put some effort into it.
Oh,
And then
no,
it was because Lewis himself didn't appear in the season aside from I think Bathurst, so it made sense in a way that we could say without completely just making something.
We've changed our GT3 name, never.
Yes, and I saw the updated livery as well.
It's called the Weeding Crash.
Weeding.
Now they're going to Lewis instead.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say now they're gonna annoy Lewis.
Oh well. I'm gonna blame someone.
I say if it was the weeding crashes, you should have had pictures of Vinsky and Noel and Wilson on the car.
The caution flag is out.
P3 there. Good point.
Oh, I think I've knocked over a few signs there, chaps.
Oh well, I've got
Meh.
something else. But Will's in isolation at the moment anyway.
Is he?
So yeah, he told me he went away for some. Apparently he was.
Yeah, he had he's away on holiday or something. I think.
Yeah, New Zealand or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so that means he would have been quarantined for going into the country.
But I said to him, "What does that mean?" He just said, "Oh, more time on the sim rig."
It means he's had to come back home.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
17
the race
laps.
is about to
Better
start.
check see if we've got enough fuel.
Oh shit! I didn't do that. Can I go back out quickly?
Yeah, you can jump out of the.
Yeah.
If you're on the grid, you can come back out and come back again. As long
Fuck,
as
you
make
said
it
that.
back.
Not that it was too. Not that it was
And
too
there's-
bad, but
Remember, there's a compulsory pit stop.
Oh,
There is. Is
Oh,
that
compulsory pit stop too. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hey?
plus the guides, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, you can do fuel if you want.
Alright, the crew is
Oh
preparing
fuck!
for a
I've been
pit stop
changed
this
it.
lap.
I've got fucking 50 laps of fuel ready
Pit
to
stop
go.
postponed.
Oh, you can change that on the when you're on the grid.
Yeah, I know I've done it. Yeah.
Somebody revving the shit out of their engine.
I was about to say,
Not me.
he's very keen.
Oh shit! Why is it throwing fuel in? I turned the fuel off.
Knock him up.
This is a
Pit
really
requested.
stupid question. Are these real?
Pit stop
right?
aborted.
It is a stupid question, but I will answer it.
Yeah.
The crowd's ready.
They are.
I'm ready. You ready?
They are, yeah. I mean, they're based off the handling packs from last season.
Not quite. I don't think.
I'm thinking 17 laps is going to be rather long around here
Yeah.
Well,
that's
on
I mean,
tyres.
it did say that these are a evolution of last season.
Yeah, I had
They
more
are
fun
different.
last seasons.
Yeah, the last seasons were a little nicer. Which I think we get feedback about the same after round one. So we might go back to something a bit more down that line. These are a lot. they're a lot tighter cars, which would make sense because they're radical on-road cars.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do feel different and not necessarily in a good way.
Yeah, I only race these in T3
This is a standing start, isn't it?
Sure is.
Alright, cool, thanks for letting me know.
Oh,
I'll
cool.
have to probably punt things possible in front of me.
That would have been ordinary.
Well, I was going to hit the brakes in line for his box, and I will just...
No, just been decided to be a dick.
I mean, I get
Fall
do
right
my...
in front of Rossi.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Well, I am ahead of him, so.
Just parking his grid box. Do his responses.
The game will go.
I mean, the game
you
will
line
allow you
up,
to do it. The
mate.
game will hold the race start until you get into your spot, but we see
It'll say not lined up properly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
cracker!
spun it? Cracker!
Cracker! You got
He's
overexcited
on his
with his
track.
leaving.
Just thank goodness it's not on the live stream, eh, Cracker?
You got
Leroy,
overexcited doing his
Don't do it
leaving.
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Don't,
Because I will make sure to talk about it.
I've seen a bloke
Why are you
rolling.
not racing TCR Road? You're just giving it away because you don't like the cars anymore.
No, I'm racing everything else, and I kind of still want to do some commentary stuff, so TCR is easy enough to do with this.
Okay.
No, it's, I
And
race
you can't take me out anymore.
I race every, I mean, like in this case, I've been doing racing stuff since Thursday. I will be happy for a break from racing for a couple of days, so commentary, racing is actually worth watching. It's really good stuff for that.
Well, if it's any consolation, Cracker, I've seen.
Plus, it
someone
means I get to pay you guys all back for the shout out to give me.
Oh, he made it back into his spot. Well done, Cracker.
I've seen someone roll a car in real life on the warm-up lap.
Get ready.
That's,
Jason Ackerman
Yeah, that sounds like an Ackerman thing to do.
in a minute.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
boys, good
Oh,
luck.
yeah.
Good luck.
Green, green.
Green.
Log that.
Alright. To the right.
Oh, all wide at the front.
Everyone's gone past me. Oh, Scruff's in the race.
He is. Yeah, behave. Or at least behave around him. If you like to punt back in on that, behave around him.
Because you'll come back and say, oh, fuck yes.
Well, he's actually not in the Discord, so I'm guessing.
Neither's Rossi. That means they're probably off on the FCR.
Well, no, as in, Rossi's still in the Discord, he's just not in the Discord chat. Matt's not even in the Discord unless he's got a new username.
Okay, your brake temperature
No,
is
he's not in
on.
he's not in
It's higher
Discord
than
list,
our
I can
optimum
see.
temperature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, we'd see, I think we'd recognise in the starting grid chat if he'd popped in, because we know Scruff/Matt Williams, so we'd recognise that.
Actually, you know what?
So I'm guessing Rossi's showing this up, he's probably still in FCR. So, like, he has to join the Discord before he comes and have a go at everyone.
Yeah, he's not down in admin chat either, so that means that they're off on the FCR Discord. All it says is Rossi's connected to the, like you can actually see in the thing without being connected into the chat.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
He might have turned a new leaf, give him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, he was going to have a bit of a break.
Yeah,
Which it's now marked that he has had.
Mind you, he's had a break since I think Supercars finished anyway, and TCR. And first start of December, so he's had a bit of time off.
And he hasn't got his arch nemesis Costa here anymore, so.
Costa still has a freaking lap record that we need to eradicate too.
Where is that?
Silverstone.
Wait, is that?
What?
We were just at Silverstone.
No, it is LMP2, correct.
Oh, actually, one of the reasons why that'll still be there, I'm not sure whether it's fixed LMP2, but apparently that was one of the seasons. I can't remember what it was LMP2, but apparently that was one of the seasons that everything was driven.
Yeah, well, it's before the GT3 mod was rebopped. But the LMP2 stuff wasn't really changed too much, I don't think.
And And that was the race where the big shit fight happened.
That's where it all went down, correct, with some inside moves that he was pulling when he really shouldn't have been going for those type of moves.
Fuck. No, I shouldn't talk and drive at the same time either.
No, this is not a good idea. I'm trying at the same
Oh,
time.
easy, Rossi. Stay on
I've been
track.
deep at Daniel Road twice now. We're only 2 laps in. You talk on the straights. A bit easier.
Is it though?
I don't know, if you just spun it?
Oh, Olsen pit.
No.
On your right. Right
Well, I
side's
think,
clear.
I think you're right.
Olsen pitting early.
You actually
That's
know the
P10.
toxicity where you are.
I'll head up. Focus further down the track. Rear brakes are cold, mate.
I watched Yarka, but watched you going for the early stop.
Yeah, I need to see your air because everyone was holding me up.
Rightio.
Oh, I've got through the pit without a fucking pit lane now.
That's good. Is that lucky number 27 for you?
Bloody caravan, get out of the way.
Caravan? Oh, you're truck driving.
Yeah. I'm truck driving because I might have to go to Adelaide this week. We don't know about flying back though.
Good, I suppose you can get a simulator practice that.
Your tyre temps are fine.
It is built as a simulator.
Yeah. It's 9.5 hours. It's a good run. Or 9.25, 9.5, depending on how you go on the fence.
Unless you want to go to Sydney for it.
Yeah, the coast road.
You wouldn't do that today though.
Nah. I wouldn't go down through Warrnambool and Gambia.
I'm not sure you actually want to in a truck anyway.
Quicker to, not at the moment, you wouldn't want to anyway.
The caution flag is
I've
out.
done that. I've played before, but
Yeah, I've done that too when I did the Easter Trail for sprint cars a long time ago.
P9.
P9. Good lap. That's your focus.
Quicker to
So
go
far.
out through Horsham and Stall. The only problem with it is like because there's no proper freeways in Adelaide aside from the southeastern, which ends at the bottom southeastern corner of Adelaide, or the north-south motorway and the stuff that runs out to the north. There's no real freeways that cross over the whole entire city, so you have to go round the city on the truck route, and about a 15 to 20k drive costs you 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass with trucks on the main road too.
It's a pain in the ass having to go around the outside of it.
They're trying to fix it, I think, aren't they?
They've been trying to for a long time by extending the north-south motorway, but it's still not going to line up with bottom and southeastern.
No.
But yeah, that whole truck route is effectively a 60k zone too.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a disaster.
Always has been, really.
Yep. All about when you leave to bloody get across it.
Yeah.
oh, well, you'd be able to drive past the bend and shit out, won't you?
Yeah, go past it all the time. Tell you what, every time I go past there though in the truck, it's bloody blowing a gale. It's a bloody windy, it's a windy joint that place.
It is.
And the first time I went past, and
Session.
I was driving along, it was quite windy, and there was a little robin, and he was trying to fly with the wind, and he was flying, and he was just not going, and he was not going anywhere, and he was right on the windscreen of the truck. I'm like, oh god, I'm going to hit that thing. He hit the stone guard and went boom, and then just went straight down.
Oh.
Poor birdie. I'm like, I can't avoid you. I'm going to hit you. Like, you know, birds have this stupid tendency to fly against the wind.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It gives you, I mean,
The
you take off into the wind, the main gives less effort. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Not when there's a truck coming the other way.
Oh, they're not quite familiar on what trucks are, so.
No, I don't know the road rules very well.
No, he's trying to fly to the right, and I'm just like, just fly to the left. Come on.
Yeah. Just give up.
And it was just this distinct noise because the stone guards are all metal, and he's. Like, oh. Yeah, I don't understand why the bend was so windy.
I think it's just, I mean, there's not a lot of trees out that way.
No.
If you think inland a bit though, it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah, the very first time I went past, they were still concreting the hard stand area out the back of the servo that they'd just built as well, because of course it's OTR, being Adelaide, and they just finished concreting the whole area, and it was a dust bowl as well, so it was windy and it was dusty. You stand there trying to put diesel in the Bowser and bloody dust just getting stuck in your eye all the time.
Is it pretty flat?
Yeah, it's really
very
flat. It's surprising how that the hills on the run from Melbourne to Adelaide are not all that elevated until you start getting out of Monarto and you come down through Callington and down the run down the Adelaide hills. That's the trickiest bit of the whole lot.
Yeah.
But modern trucks
There's a few
make it.
accidents down there.
Oh shit, yeah. And modern trucks make it look easy though.
I remember when it was the old Eagle on the Hill. I drove down there. I used to work for security in Adelaide for a while. Used to live at Murray Bridge.
Yep.
And I used to get passed by semis going down there. I think, how the hell did they not topple over?
It's
Well,
a 60k limit.
Yeah, but they were doing faster than that at the time. And it's like, Jesus, they're just putting their life in their hands, some of these blokes.
Descent control in a truck down that hill is brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Life
Yeah.
is brilliant.
We're ready for
I
you
just
on the
bought a
pit
bus,
road.
an old Mitsubishi Fuso, and I've got to go up that hill and back down it to the go-karts on the weekend, so
Oh yeah.
she'll be extremely slow on the way up, and I'll probably be extremely slow on the way down too.
Yeah,
Old
'cause you'll be-
hydraulic brakes.
Pit
You'll
now.
be susceptible to the limit.
Yeah. Has got an exhaust brake, but
Yeah, I've been up and down that hill a couple of times now in a couple of different trucks, and it's just amazing like how different each manufacturer approaches what they
Almost
do.
overshoot the
Yeah.
pit, baby.
Like Scania's got descent control, which you just program the descent control for whatever you want it to be,
Go, go, go.
and it'll never go above that.
what does that do? Change engine timing and everything? It doesn't use the
Yeah,
brakes.
Oh, it's effectively a form of downhill cruise control, essentially.
Clear.
Like you've got a cruise control that you might set for 100 k's an hour, then you set the downhill cruise control. It's normally a couple of k's above that, so it doesn't go over a certain thing. But like to get down the Adelaide Hill, you'd say, right, set the cruise control for 57, and then the descent cruise control automatically becomes 60.
Yep.
Whereas with Volvo, you say, right, my cruise control is 58 with an overrun of 2 k's an hour, and then she'll never go above 60. It's a completely different philosophy. It's not even downhill cruise control. But it's just basically using cruise control, and it goes, I'm not allowed to go past this limit, but I'm going downhill.
Yeah. So that doesn't change gearing or anything for you automatically?
It does, or the auto box, the AMT box does, yeah.
Okay.
Or you got the older type trucks where you just put your foot on the exhaust brake and manage it all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got a completely different idea of how to handle that sort of stuff now.
Your front tyres are cold.
Is there getting more auto trucks doing the long haul stuff?
Yeah, tons of them.
Is there? Yeah,
Like,
okay.
Just about everything in our fleet now is automated manual trans.
Oh, sure. That's got to make life so easy.
Yeah,
But around Port Lincoln, they're all still driving Western Stars, so...
even some of those are going to auto shift.
Oh, okay.
Like brand new Kenworths, you can buy the auto shift now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's like luxury. You wouldn't have to do anything.
Nah, pretty much. Although you can, they have got a manual, it's automated manual trans, so you can actually switch the automatic off and use the stick to go to a manual. But essentially, it puts what was on the floor on the stick on stalk.
Oh, okay.
That's a little bit different in that regard.
So do you still have to get the revs right, double clutch stuff, or...?
No, there's no clutch whatsoever.
Oh, okay, so it's just a sequential sort of thing, almost
Sequential
then.
box.
Yeah.
Sequential
Yeah.
box.
That is easy. Almost takes the fun out of it.
Oh, I mean, I've got my license for the
Tyres are now at optimum temperature.
the non-synchro.
Yeah. Oh, what, can you get a license for either now?
Yeah, you can get it. You can get a license that's mine's unrestricted, so I can drive any box.
Yeah, well, mine is too, but I've only got semi.
Yeah, mine's unrestricted semi.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, unrestricted means you can still drive the old stuff that you need to
Oh, that's what I learned.
split and everything. Yeah. And I
In
want.
fact, I've never driven anything else.
Yeah. I got that because I wanted to prove myself that I could actually do it.
Yeah. I mean, once you get used to them, they're not that hard.
If you don't drive them for long periods of time too, then you sort
Yeah,
of
takes a bit
that's what
more to
have to
work
get
out what revs and yeah.
Oh.
There'll be better drivers in those top gear blokes.
Oh, yes, that is a very good call.
And you don't murder prostitutes.
Yeah. Although you don't have to go first and a half and all that sort of stuff, you can skip all that sort of stuff if you know how to do it properly. The most difficult, challenging bit to remember with the non-synchro boxes is when you're coming down a gear, like when you come into a set of traffic lights, you've actually got to put your foot on the brake so you're braking for the lights. You get the revs down, right down. Then you take your foot off the brake to put it over the accelerator. So when you clutch into neutral, you have to then pop the revs to get the revs right to match it when you then feed it the next gear down. So it's a completely different mindset to a synchro box in a car where you keep your foot on the brake and just put the clutch in and move the gear stick. It is really disorienting and like it freaked me out at the beginning when I first did it because it's just so systematically different to anything you've ever done before.
Yeah, it's a bit foreign.
It's really foreign.
I know we've been trying to fucking do through the...
Yeah, I see you in the map box. That's not a good spot for a blue flag.
Oh, give me a tap too.
He's happy to have you back.
Oh, no, it was just...
Yeah.
usually there's a brake marker.
It's now 15 seconds. That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
I'm on my final track pad anyway.
I was going to say, you haven't toured the pit lane yet, have you?
The leader,
Yeah.
Ross, is pitting.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't think Ross has stopped.
We just did then.
He says now. Wayne, have you stopped yet? Demoing Wayne?
No, I'm about to.
About to. I don't. Wait,
I don't
demo
give you
have.
straight.
Oh wait, he's muted. He can't tell us. Cracky,
Wayne.
you've stopped, haven't you?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, you're just trying to find everyone's strategy out.
No, I don't know where I'm going to get back up to. I'm not sure if Nat has stopped yet. If he
I don't know.
He's going to drop back past me. Oh, there he is. He's stopping now. Beautiful. So I'm going to pass Nat again. We had a good race for a couple of laps where no one was punting each other. Nice change.
Has Glenn stopped?
Yep, I've stopped.
Oh, fuck, I can't get you there.
No, that's not a good tractor. Which Glenn can do. Actually, I think I managed to undercut that as well. Might have just undercut that. Nice.
Brody, did you ask about if I stopped?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you're effective race leader. Actually, no, Rocky can come back out.
No, Davies is effective race leader.
Secret.
It's now 18 seconds.
David's effective race. Okay.
And Rossi's just shook out of the back chicane.
Well, what I was trying to assess was whether we're past that or not.
I'll be back.
And Davies has ran wide.
Maybe we should follow them.
It's fight for the lead.
Ross is now leading.
It is a close fight, actually. Can't see
Oh,
I can
look.
only see one dot on the map, so.
I looped it twice, that's why.
I mean, the good thing to look at, Walter, you're back on the lead lap and you can probably stay there until you crash up.
Well, I wasn't even going to come in here, and I was just going to have a chat and do some GP3 practice. And
No, we're going to make you race.
No, I will get left again.
Brake temperatures are good.
I don't think so. I mean, Dwayne is currently Dwayne and Rossi are currently trying to, well, so they're door banging in cars that don't have doors. So, now, like I was saying, the next group in front of me is Wayne and Steve. The next car behind me is Matt. He's still 2 seconds back.
I've actually found another car apart from the planer that I actually like.
What these?
Yeah. Don't mind these.
That's good.
This is about the only thing I raced in project cars for.
Well, that's the thing. These aren't actually radical. They're radical bodies, but they're not radical handling bodies. This is a tweak on what we had last season. I think we're all just doing radicals because something different, and also so that the mod was smaller.
So if I go into the stock radical that's in this game,
It's going to behave differently. Yeah. I think we're going to find it might be a little slower in the straights, but it's going to have a lot more grip through the corners. Because this thing, it doesn't feel like it's got aero, although it does. It makes sense. Last season's cars had varying levels of aero from the visuals, so they probably would have been pulled down to like the Lancer's version of aero was done. I just stopped talking because it stops about 2 seconds.
Silence is golden.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
We're all constipating.
Inside.
We're all really constipating.
actually 17 laps is a long time.
You got someone to race with.
Well, if Landon bloody spins off, I will.
The caution flag is out.
Well, you speak too soon. I spun. Oh, crap.
I can see you.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm going now. I got stuck there for a second.
Sector 1 is clear.
Oh no, look out. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna pass you so you can deal with the traffic first.
Alright, well there you go. You find someone to race while you.
Oh, that was funny.
Front tyres are cold. Davies is leading the race.
But he's on light pressure rubber than me. So.
Oh my god.
There's fucking 3 of them coming.
I guess that means Tomo's for the other 2.
Yeah.
Woo, fuck me.
Nothing.
Oh, hello Matt. Hello Matt.
Gap to Walsh behind us now, 1.7 seconds.
I can't even flashing. I've got the headlights flashing.
I think they work, I just think we can't see them working.
No, they do work. I've got repair bodies. Oh.
Your brake temperatures are right on.
That's possible.
Ah, sweet one.
Ross is now leading.
I'm gonna get fucking blue flag from here. Don't know where the race man or fucking leaving fucking a race man. Fucking hope to get their way down there.
I don't know if I missed anything.
I've been racing maps for the last couple of laps. So far, none of it's really fast.
You've been racing that.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's toying with you?
I'll be honest, I can't tell. He has been off for a couple of months, so it's reasonably rated.
They just got Glenn at the...
But like, I passed him, so he passed me on the way into Dandenong Road, and then he sent it wide, and I got back past him, just like a curve. I don't know, I like to think that, I suppose for the sake of both of us, this is see racing, and he's not going to just blatantly like say...
Past the car approaching.
Oh, here they come, finally.
They got you at the...
We're being shown the blue flag.
I think the
Then he
difference
just
is
caught up
that
to
he's
me
working
now.
to do this,
approaching.
while
Let
I
him go on
am
the start
having
there.
to
Come
silence
on,
for a
boys,
couple of laps.
where you go?
Blue flag, left side. Hold your line. 3 wide. You're on the right. Car left. Clear.
Especially if it's easy on the race.
Woo!
One more lap to go.
You're not going up, we're not doing too wide across Dandenong Road map. I appreciate your ball if we're not doing it. Oh, there we go, I can pull away from the back. I think he's got stop gear ratio, so he can pull away from the end of the straight. I think that's what's keeping us somewhat even. Is that he's quicker than me out of a corner, but as soon as we get to the end of a straight, he's still on stop ratio, so he's just like a buzzing thing. Oh, he sent it. Alright, one lap left.
One to go,
Davies
almost.
is leading the race.
No,
Your tyre
it would
temps
be
are
left,
fine.
so it's not one to go.
It's last lap for you guys. Well, actually, yeah, you guys are to be on your last lap.
On your right. Clear right. Left
Car
side.
left.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Clear left.
Car right.
Just
All clear.
right side's clear.
I got him! No, I haven't.
Don't panic.
Just
God,
lucky, lucky.
Right side.
Oh,
On your
Jesus.
left. All clear.
Oh.
Oh, you were chasing me down.
That was a good race. It was a good race.
I dive bombed him and I got him.
You did too. Well done.
It's a fair bit of concentration there, Steve. I don't mind
Watch
saying.
out. Yellow flag. Caution.
I was hoping you're going to make a mistake, mate.
Yeah, so I was thinking I was going to. She got a bit wobbly there, cut the corners.
So what's the third race? Is that the first
I think second race is reverse grid.
Oh, Turbo, where you going there, bro?
Watch out. Yellow flag.
Okay. Almost been that.
Now go.
Fuck.
Up
Oh,
And
Caution.
motherfuckers.
What happened to him, mate?
Davies won. Rossi got second. Third.
I reckon
far
they were
off.
I think they were slowing me down. I've been pain in the asses. Because every time I try to overtake them, they go from left to right, as in...
Fuck me, Dad. My game was
So,
rewinding.
so not the one racing line and then stay there.
Pretty much. No one's they knew I was quicker than them because they used too much tyres.
Well, I pitted on lap 1 or 2 or something.
Next minute, Brody gets sticky.
What, for being polite?
Talking in game.
Oh, I can still race session. Oh, yeah, of course.
Brody get in trouble.
I mean, it was after the race had finished, but we're still technically in the race session, yeah.
Last minute.
How long have we got?
Probably how long
Hopefully
is it?
full
It's
10
all the
minutes. I need a loo break. I'll be back in a sec.
You go for
Yeah.
the break, yeah.
Me too.
Alright.
Take a leak.
Alright. If they say I'm coming back, say no, I've pulled out. 'Cause I'm going to do all my other updates.
Alrighty.
Oh, look at it.
Hey, that looks better. That looks
Like-
better.
Fucking bloke took a coronavirus test. He was positive and then left the country. Fucking idiot. So I don't think Nether's going to be too happy tomorrow night. He's only got Glenn to share bloody setups with.
Oh, that'd be not say a case of not being happy.
I don't know. At least you got something to bounce
Oh, I
on.
wonder who's out in the lead.
Mm.
The ASC Super 2.
I was going to say, I thought I could recognise that twang. That's Kurt.
Who's that? Is that Stenny?
Oh, that'll be Super
Yeah.
2, won't it? Yeah.
Is that on? Is that on? Is that?
That's on tonight. Actually, that's the thing. I've got to ping John McDonald and get him to do me delivery so I can race.
So you got So you got Stenny commentating, as well as Mr. Colin Warwick.
Colin hasn't raced for a little bit. I think he's had some issues with his rig.
Oh, he raced at Adelaide.
How good being Dahlia is back.
Is that race actually on YouTube? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be on YouTube.
Oh,
And who's out in the lead?
Well, it's not being Dahlia, is it?
no, I know who it
No,
is.
he's fifth.
He's fit.
It's Dodger.
No. Some say he's in AMS Oz.
Foley.
No, it won't be Foley.
Others-
Cam's not in Super 2, is he?
What?
Yeah,
Cam? No.
No?
No.
No sweat. You can do this.
Some say he drives a HRT car in the Super 2 in AMS Oz.
Steve Burko or Lime Mitch. It's got to be one of those two. Burko.
Burko, leading.
Yeah.
Nice one, Burko.
All clear.
He's got
Go, go,
about
go.
a just over 4-second lead.
And he's got a teammate now for AMS.
Caution.
Sector 1 is yellow.
What's this grid or
And Colin's old man is in second.
So what's it under? ASC Super 2. He's not coming up on my.
It'd be on the Automobilista supercars, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It'll be either on the
And
AFC channel
Burko.
or...
And what's Burko driving? Missing
No,
Ultima.
bloody.
Oh, yeah, Ultima.
It's dominating.
Speaking of the Volvo, I was listening to watching the GP broadcast earlier today. I want to see if PBS can run a satellite Volvo for me next year. It sounds really nice.
The audio is really good on the Nissan, on the Benz and on the Volvo.
Yeah.
The only thing is the interior is not up to
Yeah, the
scratch.
cockpit. It's
No, I brought that up. I
basic.
managed to source some old FBR back on the website. But I think it was too late for us to try and implement it. Actually, speaking of, can you send me the details of who you're trying to find, Nether?
Sorry.
Because you're trying to find the guy who did the HQ mod originally.
Yeah. I'll
So it seems
shoot
to
you
be
something.
somewhat good at tracking things down that no one kind of.
They got
I think.
Brap in third. The Most Wanted inspired Commodore.
They
That's
got a
the red
lot
and
of
yellow one, isn't it?
they got a lot
Yeah,
of
they-
people registered for the series, but I know they had a huge turnout for Adelaide. But I think second race, like half a dozen drivers didn't bother coming back.
Yeah, that was good points for me. 'Cause
Hmm.
I think I finished in the top 10.
I was supposed to race in that.
I was like, whoops.
I actually asked Stenny the other night. I said, like, how quick are the guys in Super 2 compared to this sort of pace? And he's like, oh, it's probably good enough to run mid-pack. It's just a matter of whether or not I got any time to be able to do it anymore or not. Like, I wasn't home till 6:30 tonight. It's not enough time.
Yeah, old Stenny wasn't too confident in the bloke behind him the other night.
Hey, guess what? Dodge is not last.
He's not, he's 11th. Wanker didn't finish.
AKA Chris Carr.
Oh.
You got McDonald. Isn't he the...
Super 2's all custom livery, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about this Matt Cecil bloke? Didn't he sign up for some of our races and didn't turn up?
That was Thomas Paul has signed up for GT3 and pulled out, and he's only done the first round of supercars as well. Matt Cecil was one that did as well, but I don't know if I don't think he's actually been in for a little while.
Yeah, Matt Cecil I think is one of our old school workers because he entered two cars. He entered two liveries into supercars, so Super 2 last season. He had the 88, and then when JP took the 88, he came with the 808 Botolo car. Because I was making it when I was looking through the skins last season. I found them, but he never ran them. He's done a couple of things. Actually, that was the thing. He popped up in TSAC a little while ago asking for the what was it? One of what things. It wasn't TSAC. No, it was the ATCC that he wanted. And before I didn't have a chance to respond, it was straight in my inbox. Don't give him anything. So I think he is I think he is one of the workers who just comes in and nicks our stuff and goes racing by himself. Although that said, he is racing an ASC, so I don't know.
I'll tell you what, that JP bloke's not running a bit on the wrong side of.
Yeah. He
runs his team with an iron fist.
Your brake temperatures are right off. Your tires are now at optimum temperature.
Speaking of Matt, you know how you were mentioning at Cecil?
Yeah.
He put it in the wall.
That's commentator's curse, that. See, I'm still a commentator. I can still make use of that when I need it. That works. Just wheel it out whenever I need it.
Oh look, there's a mechanical power.
Yeah, I meant to have a car's livery at some point from John Reed.
Oh, there it is.
We were talking about having a 5-car team.
How's the points?
Oh, we just win everything. I mean, I think it's purely a meme team. I'm not sure if it's actually anything serious. I mean, like he wants me as one of the drivers. I think that says enough.
Well, I think he's doing the mini car. As in, had like the last race. Yeah. You'd expect that.
He'll get to race in the mud. He'll go and race.
Yeah. What are they running, Albert? They're running out racing Albert Park, are they?
Yep.
What times is Burko doing?
56s.
That's Super 2 pace. I was on that pace too.
Left side tyres are cold.
Yeah, but their mod is, I think their mod is heavier compared to what Amos Oak runs.
It is a little different still.
You can drive around it though.
And I feel the force feedback is a lot stiffer.
Okay.
But
what about driver aid?
Driver aids in Super 2.
0.4 off the pace.
I think you can run them. I think they treat it as a proper Super 2 rather than just an overflow for the supercars like they did last season. Actually, no, good point. I know when I did Super 2, I couldn't run with ABS. So I think it is the same assist as supercars for them.
No assist.
It's a separate group for all the slow guys like Dodger.
Oh no.
3 minutes remaining.
Brody.
What?
Your mate.
Which one? Glory.
That's your quickest lap
No.
of this session. Sector 3 is
No.
3.5 seconds off the
Hey,
I'm Matt.
Yeah, Benjamin.
Oh, Dahlia. Yeah.
He. The engine.
Oh, rip.
Barbecued it.
I mean, he is just a Formula 4 day. Who is on the infield? Rossi. Rossi was in the infield.
That's pretty normal.
That is normal.
So you got
Oh,
Verco,
that
Warwick,
was,
Brat, Tony. Who the hell's
Harrison,
who the hell's G E R?
Gerard.
I don't know. RSM Latino. I'm surprised RS. That's a bit surprising. RS Latino a bit slow there.
Could just be a bad track for him.
Hey, he's normally quick, no matter what track you're on.
The track temperature's
I don't
increasing.
know, maybe he's out of practice.
22
Rory
Celsius.
Smith,
Just 2
Plain
minutes
Bite,
left, 2 minutes
Dodger, and then McDonald.
So is this like a normal sized field for them, or a bigger one, or a smaller one, or
Sounds about normal from what I've seen of this season.
13?
13 cars.
I mean, Tomo's missing, but
What?
what? I thought you said you raced Super 2 with them.
No.
I raced it.
Last year he did.
Last year I did. This year I've been promoted up to the main game, which I'm meant to race tomorrow night, but I'm not, because TCR's more important.
I know, this one
That's
clashed
a,
with
yeah, that's a
Super
problem. We end up with a few conflicts with
Yeah.
Super 2 and that, so supercars for them now because of they moved TCR to Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
And then you'll have
I said to my teammate, I said to him, like, well, I won't make every round. I'll make the rounds that I can.
Oh, actually, when I asked Danny, I said, have you guys got like guest car liveries and stuff just in case I can make it one? I was like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's classified as a wild card livery, which is just a basic black car.
but you have to sign up to the group first to get the mod, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone from a basic black to a basic grey car.
Because you haven't sent your livery.
Is it me or did that sound of the car going past on the broadcast sound a little bit different?
No.
That's the end of the session after
Yep,
5.
here we go.
No, he's restarted warm up. Don't know why. Maybe because it's Davies.
Davies left the game. Where'd Davies go?
No. I think someone requested for Dodgers.
Just waiting for Davies. There you go. To get back.
So how many people get promoted to the main race?
I think it's the top 5.
Oh fuck!
It could be the top 5. Depends on how many participants.
Or in the main.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's offered to the
I
top
see what's
5,
happened to
then it
Dodgers
catches
then.
runs. What did Dodger do?
You know how the game takes over and like the AI takes over when you finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the PLR file.
He hasn't taken that part out. He hasn't fixed it.
So as soon as he went over the line, the AI took over.
Yep. As soon as he got over the line, and all of a sudden, Dodgers car's like,
Well, it snapped to the left or something, did it? Or
yeah, just had a little wiggle and then.
so, in other words, he was offline.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like Forza when you know the AI is taking control, so you try and go over the line backwards to see what the AI does.
Oh, poor Brap.
Right.
Is he out of fuel? Is he?
Yeah, but he had enough fuel for the finish.
Oh, he had enough fuel for the finish and then ran out past it.
And McDonald's is pushing him back to the pits.
Actually, he's in a good spot because he's a lap down.
Yeah, and he's Lightning McQueen.
Supercars public.
Ironic. But shouldn't he be pushing the Dino Coke?
Could be, yeah.
Should send McDonald a message. Shouldn't you be pushing a blue car, not a maroonish, orangey car? Not a what's that? Should be a blue car, mate.
Ooh. Oh, Supercars has come out with a statement for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah, what's the word?
The word is they haven't made a decision yet.
That's pretty useless.
Kidding me.
Oh, here we go.
Let's find out this
Grid.
It says, while discussions are currently taking place, we have not made any decisions about the upcoming events. We will monitor the situation and comply with the latest government health advice.
You're not going to call anything off until you really have to, that's for sure.
And it's a pin post too. Should we need to postpone an event, we are fully prepared to adapt our calendar to deliver the complete championship in 2020. The safety of our people and fans remains our priority. We will provide further event information when it comes available. So it's funny that drivers and teams react to the cancellation.
Well, at least with V8 to any motorsport, you don't hear the crowd anyway. You only hear the cars, so it doesn't make much difference.
Oh, I beg to differ when you hear the crowd across the top of Bathurst, just because the trackside cameras mostly pick it up.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
A normal round, probably.
It's just one of the posts on Instagram with that word. It's like, oh, you should watch me race. I'm the only one on the track. I was like, oh,
good sense of humour, Dale.
It's just quite weird seeing Max Verstappen bloody racing up back to 2.
Light this candle.
Alright, boys and girls, let's get for drive.
I like how someone's practicing the send, don't spin, and they look like at Rossi and he's trying to loop it off the start.
I think it was Cracker saying don't spin, don't spin or something.
Yeah.
That's what Glenn said. Doug said, I hope Glenn doesn't spin, and he did.
I know, it just said you said it too, eh? It's like, what?
TCR. It's different steering wheel.
The good thing about the hook steering is that I can take both hands off the wheel and it'll still turn the corner.
Been doing a bit of iRacing lately.
17.
Oops. Get ready. Went too far.
Seems like we're way too far.
Guys, what's the rush?
I don't know.
I'm just keeping up with the guys, trying to keep up with the guys in front of me.
I think I'm going to be a total dick and just slow down.
I'll just slow down.
Oh, wait, are you the lead car, are you, Tomo?
No, I am.
Oh, Glenn is. Okay, I was going to say, as you said that, Glenn hit the brakes.
I'll slow down.
Don't mind me, I'm over under fuel, so I'm just trying to save as much as I can.
How come Rossi's
doing a goofy?
Well, I put in the same fuel I saved for the last race, and it tells me it's 2 laps shorter. So I'm hoping it's something that sorts itself out on the run. Who's this Cracker? Did you nearly loop it? I saw a yellow radical sideways across the track at that
That's the second time. That's the second time.
I didn't spin it.
One way down to the grid box.
I think. Can't even see my black grid box. It's a big bloody red car.
That's the thing. I'm used to the State Series start, so we don't. By the time we get here, we're not far off getting on the brakes for turn 1.
Alright, we're in the box.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It's not Wednesday.
It's almost showtime. Good luck out there, mate.
Alright, good luck, boys.
Right, guys. Please no punties.
Green flag.
Green, let's go. Car left. We're in the middle, 3 wide.
Holy shit.
Green left.
Okay, ready, all yours.
Thank you.
I'm going to fight you down there.
Who is trying to find me? Cracker. Hello, Cracker.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there. Clear right.
Tires.
Watch your right. Clear.
That was already a track cut.
Left side.
Inside if you're going.
Still there. 3 wide. You're on the right. Okay, your brake temperature is spot on.
Yeah, you come back there, Glenn.
Your tire temps are
That's
fine.
better. Thank you for passing without killing me. That was a good pass. Everybody got past very easily.
Oh well, good luck everyone.
That's alright, good to see you, Walshy.
Yeah, I think I'll be back to GT3s next Tuesday. So that'll be
Yay.
Oh, what was that?
Watch out, yellow flag.
Oh, somebody got turned.
Side, clear left.
Yeah, well, everyone braked and I braked, but not
Not enough.
Well, I braked as hard as I could, but
Too late.
everyone braked. I don't know what happened in front of me, but I know way I could avoid it. Sorry, if it was my fault.
Oh shit, no, I'm spun
The
going
corner
all
flag
the
is
way
out.
straight. How clever was that?
Very clever. I've done that
Yeah.
before, but it was in the wet, so I had the excuse.
Right side.
Oh,
Clear.
yeah, that was going to be an interesting run.
I think I nearly climbed over. I think I climbed over Rossi's wheel there. I went into the braking zone, all of a sudden I was airborne. Right there, Tomo. Trying to send it on me.
Oh, gee, yeah, go.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Thank you, Steve. I didn't want to go too wide there. Stop!
Good stop.
It wasn't stopping.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just cut the track.
Oh! Sorry, Steve.
Okay. I did say stop twice and then
Keep it within track limits.
Have to yell it.
yell it. I like that.
Oh, it's Matt again. Hello, Matt.
That's P10.
Last lap time was 1:36.0. Gap in front has increased to 7.4 seconds. You've got cold front tyres.
Nice one, Tomo.
Davies is now in the lead.
You having fun there, Wayne? Because I can hear your spotter through your mic.
Yeah. I was only just given enough room, but it wasn't enough to stop him.
When?
Fun of me.
What have you been drinking?
Pepsi
Oh, there's a problem.
and pizza for dinner.
Oh, that'll be it then.
Oh, yeah.
Race up the front.
26.2.
It looks like from the timing.
Well, I'm sort of just sitting behind them, but they keep stuffing each other up, so I sort of stay with them.
Mother.
Yellow flag.
Idiot,
Is yellow.
From the end.
Sector 3 is clear. Point limits.
So I must have changed from last setup. That's what I've done. Really changed.
Oh, that's a bit ugly. So is that now. Don't stop fighting up there, you guys.
Your tyre temps are fine.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Oh shit, I nearly did the same.
Oh, it's Cracker. Hello, Cracker.
He's gone off. Sector 1 is clear.
No tyres, grab me.
Ah, bugger.
It's hard to get a track cut in here.
I got one on the first lap, so it's not too hard.
I haven't got any yet, and I just sort of missed the S-bend then.
Use more of the curbs, that's the easy way to do it.
No, I'm quite happy not having any. I have like 2 good corners and then I lose time everywhere else.
Pit stop requested.
I can give you a bit of advice. Actually, I think I'm prepared to give it to the people that aren't Rossi and Dwayne and Matt.
Come in.
You don't want to rev the engine out when you do a gear
Yellow
change.
flag.
In sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
I noticed that in 5th to 6th.
The way it's the 5th to 6th, yeah, you need to rev before you hit the red letter because it
Yeah, I have noticed that.
quite significantly.
Yeah.
Because I found that for 5th to 6th in race 1, and then I play around with it now, and I'm gaining, you know, many tenths down the straight just by shifting, you know, a couple hundred RPM earlier.
In every gear or just in 5th, 6th?
I'm doing every gear because the engine's going to behave the same no matter what gear you're in, in terms of power band. So.
Yeah. Right, that's it. Here I come.
Blue flag.
It should at least make up for some of your, if you're having speed issues in the corner, it should make up for that little bit more speed in the straights.
Yeah. I'm good under brakes, it seems.
Approaching.
At the moment.
That's the thing, the only way I was pulling away from
Watch
Matt
your left.
earlier was in 6th because I had the shorter gear ratio. I could get to 6th. But now it's sort of shifting up during the straights.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably slightly annoying before you think
All
Matt
clear.
got some of those
Right
turbo
side.
hats.
Clear right. Blue flag.
Yeah.
Blue flag.
Yes.
No, go,
Blue
go,
flag.
go.
Car left. Keep right. All clear.
Oh my god.
Your brake temperature is looking good.
Whoa. We've got another race. This is the last one.
This is the last one.
Ah, yeah.
It's only Super 2, I think, that does 3 races tonight.
Depending on the track.
Does depend on the track, yeah.
Blue flag.
Faster car approaching.
Yeah.
Blue flag.
Roger.
Blue flag.
Roger.
We're being shown the blue flag. Car left. Keep right. Clear. Watch your left. Clear left.
No, I have to break that deep. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, it's Glenn.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder where you're talking about, Matt.
Faster car approaching.
Oh my god.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
Blue flag, blue flag.
We're being shown a blue flag.
Front tyres are cold.
We're being shown a blue flag.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We've just had a warning.
Watch your left.
Oh,
Clear
that
left.
was fun.
Davies.
That was
Hello,
interesting
Roddy.
to watch. Hello.
That was a bit hairy down there.
It was, yeah, I nearly
Oh,
fought
what
you.
happened then?
Ross is now in the lead. Yellow
What
flag.
did you do, Wayne?
We spun. Got aero wash I'm putting it down to.
Wayne has stacked in. Sector
I
3
want
is
you
clear.
both spun.
Nah, just me.
Uh,
Oh no, I was coming into the S-bends, it was just bouncing all over the joint.
the road's a little bumpy, so we can do that.
Fuel is fine.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I haven't done it before, but I was right behind the car as well. I don't know whether that makes a difference, but I certainly felt like it then.
That was a game one, Roadie.
That cost me
Well, I
a bit.
wanted to lead the race for a corner.
P7.
Blue flag.
Jesus, they're fighting behind.
We're being shown a blue flag.
Roger.
We're being shown the blue flag. Blue flag. Fast car approaching. Blue flag. Fast car approaching. You cut the track.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep
We're being shown a blue flag. Clear left. 3 wide. You're on the right. All clear. Blue flag. Fast car approaching. On your left. Clear.
Rossi and a Steve Boulder. Mine to sheet station. Oh shit.
Watch out. Yellow flag.
Sector 3.
Cock. Oh, man.
Sandown, the only track you can drift the pit
Sector
into.
3 is clear. Run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh my
We're being shown a blue flag.
god. Shut up.
Blue flag.
We're being shown the blue flag.
Cold rain.
Yes, we know.
Faster car approaching.
Car left.
On your left. All clear. Blue flag. Fast car approaching.
Blue flag.
We're being shown the blue flag. Left side.
Sorry.
Clear left.
Here we go. Oh,
Left side tyres are cold.
Rather gentlemanly of you.
not a problem.
Blue flag. Fast car approaching.
This will be fastest lap for
We're being shown a blue flag.
0.0.
Blue flag.
Alright, have fun, guys. I'll see some
Right
tomorrow night.
side. All clear.
Alrighty. Good tomorrow,
Rody.
Heather.
No, it's Rody again. Hi, Rody
Me
again.
again.
Blue flag.
We're being shown a blue flag. Faster car approaching. We're being shown the blue flag. Left side. All clear. Okay, your tyre temps are looking good. Your brake temperatures are now within range.
We've been warned about track limits. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Yellow.
We're being shown the blue flag.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it.
My feet are failing.
Sector
My
1 is
feet are
clear.
going, no more, no more.
It's persistent
That's not good.
cutting.
You cut the track.
Track limits, please. We don't want a penalty.
Your brake temperatures are right on.
Bloody hell.
What's up, Wayne?
Oh no, just mucking up corners. I'm trying to catch him, but I'm just not. I keep making mistakes, and I catch him. Running out of laps now, I think.
2 laps left.
I think you are closing on him just slightly, but yeah, I think you are getting close to out of laps.
Just not enough, yeah. Oh, I've got a track cut.
I've already got 4. I get too adventurous into turn 6 and keep bouncing over curbs and then spattering into track cuts.
Yeah.
Stewards have warned us again. Track limits. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag sector 3. Come on, track limits.
Yeah, track limits.
We're all good there.
You're all good? I didn't end up backwards, which surprised me. Yeah, those curves are steep.
Oh.
Oh, lucky.
Oh, no, we gotta go. You're killing me.
One more lap to go.
One more
Nearly.
lap, one more
I'm
lap.
going to take a massive send here, Cracker.
Nah, too far back.
Come on, it's your last chance, last lap. Click the stamp, buddy.
All I'll do is spin it.
I mean, why do you think I'm trying to get you to do it?
Uh-oh. Still over. Closer. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Oh no, we got a slide. Well done.
That's held you off. Trying to shift a car before the shift limit is a very involved process. It's quicker, but I've got to, the amount of attention I'm paying to my little rev counter. And trying to get speed out of these things, but you have to drive kind of sideways. Who's this backwards person? It's blue castle me, Steve. Hello, Steve.
How's the comments?
Oh, hi, Steve. Oh, I'm in neutral, that's why I wasn't going anywhere.
Aha, here we
That's the
go.
checkered flag.
Yes, it is.
Let's get out of here. I'm trying to get this way.
End of the race, finally, made it home.
Oh, that's a bigger hit from Rossi.
Caution.
Oh, that'll do. We'll go back to the pits. Back to the pits we go. Da, 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 da. We shall go be back in a sec.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. And that's it. End of the round. Two for the track day cars. See you next time. And there you go. Another day, another race done.